Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to be with you today and to discuss this important topic about how to make impact in the future. And speaking of which, I mean, I think we speak about all about policies, about sustainabilities, and now we want to know exactly how to put it into action or into tools and mechanism. I mean, we are blessed here in the UAE to be, I mean, UAE is a country of hosting innovation. I mean, it has put it on its agenda for 2031. And it's not just a policy or just a direction. They are really encouraging the ecosystem, and they are encouraging how to put, I mean, tools to operationalize this. I mean, as a university, we are good in doing benchmarks and research. And based on our research, I mean, in Khalifa University, we identified that while UAE, for example, is good in producing research papers and which attracts citation, because we were successful in building this university ecosystem, and we have great professors from all parts of the world. However, in terms of innovation output and transferring these research, translating them into tangible outputs, there is still a gap. And the root cause behind this gap, and this is the things that were discussed in the UAE policy agenda, is basically due to uneven funding distribution. You have limited private sector. I mean, it is risky for investors to come and invest in a new idea. I mean, as in the previous session, I mean, when you go and invest, you do due diligence, you look at numbers, you look at history. But in research and early growth, I mean, all what you have is the science. You don't have exactly what is the track record. Now, for investment in startups, best practices doesn't work. For example, if you look at all the leading outputs that are part of our world now, like the Google, the Facebook, all the AI technologies. I mean, there wasn't any track record, but these are new technologies. I mean, it only needs brave money to invest in them, okay, and then to wait until that opportunity is realized. I mean, if you look at Caltech or Stanford, I mean, and the US, I mean, I'm only referring to the US because, I mean, they are widely in this industry of how to invest in the economy and the knowledge. So they say out of 100 research, I mean, or 100 startups, 3 out of them become successful. Does this make you, okay, upset or say that it's risky? No, because these three startups will cover all the investments that you made in the other 100. So whoever invested in Google in the early stages has made definitely a lot of money compared to those who invested, you are now running after Google. Similarly, look at Elon Musk, at Tesla. So all of this is coming based on science. So science, technology, engineering, and math is what Khalifa University is doing. We are the #1 university in UAE. We are the second in the Middle East. We have a lot of, we are globally ranked at number 177. So we invested a lot in the science and the research. We have beautiful labs, beautiful facilities. So now the idea came, okay, how we can encourage investments, how we can attract industry. Now, we don't want to apply whether we are pushing our science to the industry, because in order for that to be successful, and in order for it to make money, you need to go to the industry, know their challenges, bring it back to the lab, address it, and ask the industry to come and invest with you. So this is what is Khalifa University Enterprises Company has been developed to advance. So in Khalifa University Enterprises, we are not a big team, but we have put a proper governance. So we have done it under 3 verticals. We have a commercialization arm, which goes and seeks the commerciality of the science, the IP, the product itself, go into venture with the industry to develop these commercial products. We have an investment arm, a young investment. Basically, we are not looking at investing in the public money and public listed entities. We are looking at helping using those investments to help the early growth stage ventures. So if we have a research that have advanced to a certain level with a prototype and proof of concept, and have some traction through letter of intents from the market, we can, and the only issue is that he needs some seed fund or pre-seed fund at the early stage. So we go and deploy these funds, okay? We know it's risky, but we have been created for that purpose. So there is a mandate and there is a policy that supports us, and we go and invest in that innovation. And we have also a science and technology park to teach or to develop the entrepreneurial skills within our researchers and also within the new generation, because to share with them the practices. While I might be good in developing a sustainable solution vertically, but horizontally, I'm not a good businessman. I don't know what are the risks. What does the funding mean? Is it going to be efficient or not? Is it going to address how to sell it? So what is the cost efficiencies that will be promoted out of this? So this is practice, this is knowledge. This is cannot be shared within books, or this needs people who are like yourself to come and speak with the scientists to bridge that gap and to explain to them what we as an investors looking at and how we can address it. And also we are building on the university asset for the to synergize all the operations related to support like HR, finance, and IT. So we try to solve this problem for the entrepreneurs, because all of this costs money. I mean, as an inventor, I don't factor it when I'm developing it, but when it comes to the reality, I mean, a lot of the businesses fails because I don't have money to run my operations. So we are trying to bridge that gap. So this is our idea, is to turn the knowledge into economic value. And we are institutionalizing Khalifa University commercialization mandate and convert R&D into intellectual assets and market value through partnerships. So what is this? What are the areas we are looking at? I mean, based on the research, I mean, or the benchmarks we have done, these are the areas that are driving impact in the new era. So the first one is managed energy transition. So we are looking at clean energy, at alternative energy for power, and sustainable fuels, hydrogen, how to capture it. Now we work with ADNOC a lot. I mean, a lot of what ADNOC is doing also, and how to in terms of sustainability, also comes from our researchers. Also, I mean, part of Khalifa University initially was Masdar Institute that then merged into Khalifa University. So we have also built on a lot of the sustainability researchers that were part of Masdar Institute. And then also sustainable secure society in terms of water desalination, environment. Okay, health longevity is another aspect that we are looking at in terms of science, omics, therapies, biotechnology. I mean, this is all sustainability. I mean, that attracts new investments. Okay, advanced materials and manufacturing. So how to turn, for example, a waste into carbon fiber, how to build on graphene technologies. These are all early stages that we are investing in. Hopefully in the future, it will pay back off. But as I said, because we have the policy, we have the mandate, we are looking at it. And also how to look at AI or digitalization in terms of robotics, AIs, and data science. Sometimes we aggregate more than one technology, so I can use an AI solution with a biotech or with a power plant. So this is what we are as scientists within Khalifa University looking at. So we have looked at it from an integrated commercialization platform, and looking at it that we have put a wish list, or we've put a lot of services under our mandate, because we find that this is the gap that even the investors, when we come to talk to them, okay, fine, we need to speak their language. And also we have on the other side scientists that we need to speak to their language. So we have to come up with a model that bridges the gap between the scientists and the investments. So, I mean, we are partnering with the governments, private capital, ventures. So we are representing, we are a government-backed university. We are looking at it from a government mandate. We receive a research budget. We are trying to direct part of that research budget into an investable opportunities. We speak with government, with private companies. We speak with our sovereign wealth funds because they have connections with private companies. I mean, so on our board, we have members from Mubadala, from ADQ, from Etisalat. They are all sitting there and they are giving us the support. And we are looking at the venture capitals who can invest in seed funds, and we can then direct that seed funds into a really de-risk it in the sense that we are bringing opportunities that have traction rather than science, which is on paper, that might not have an industry impact. So we are trying to bridge that gap between the industry and the investment. So, so this is what we are doing under our verticals from a commercialization platform. And this is our assets. We have all these labs, okay? We are now trying to discuss that, okay, within these labs, there are people who are managing these assets. They are coming with ideas. Why don't we monetize these ideas? We go and speak with the researchers in the lab. We bring to them an industry challenge, and they can go and address it. And then we agree with the other party that, okay, we can have some royalty fees. We can go into a startup or into a venture. So these are real challenges that need to be addressed rather than coming up with a research paper and trying to push it to the economy. We are going into the industry and the economy and trying to pick up the challenges and find a workable solution. Scientists are excellent at this. This is their job. They know how to address challenges. All the science have done in the past, decades, is coming up with solutions that make our life easier, and it will continue. So if we think that sustainability is the future, we go back to scientists, but we bring to them the challenge, and they will come and figure it out. And we try together to get that inventor part of the investment, to explain it to him, so we get him involved rather than just writing a research paper to address it. And these are some of our subsidiaries in our portfolio. So we have an IT service provider, we have an education for STEM, and we have a graphene-based manufacturer, R&D platform and a manufacturer. We have a vertical farm for research and development, the only one of the first in Abu Dhabi. And we have a KU Bikes. Is basically we take the scrap parts from the engineering of the airport, of the aeroplanes, basically bodies, and we turn it into carbon fiber bikes, which are very light, and we have tested it, and there is a good traction on it. So this is what we do in Khalifa University, and I think, as a main takeaway is that universities, they are a very big hub of intellectual properties, science, research. They can add a lot to impact in terms of the sustainability impact. They will address a lot of solutions. And rather than, as an investor, you are only focusing on the normal startups, look at the new science within the universities and you will be surprised. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Take a photo. Can we take a photo? Can we take a photo together? Yes. Thank you very much. Perfect. While he's still here, do we have any questions for Mohamed? We have a little bit of time. Because if you don't, I have one.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to let you go without it. Come to me. As a strong, I think I'm a very strong fighter for academic excellence. I really, my daughter has just gone to university now. We're having a lot of argument about the importance of academic excellence. All of these people have two jobs. One, obviously, they find money to invest in the right places, but also most of them have kids.
Yes.
What is the message you want to give to them? How important it is that their kids learn all about, sustainability, and that they go to established academic organizations to establish themselves as leaders in this new movement?
I think that, you can see now, all the investors, they're speaking about science. Science, math, technology is the driver for the future of the investment. This is what grows value, this is what grows impact. Now, if your kid, if you want to give him an advice, because now with the AI coming, a lot of the jobs are becoming more and more redundant. So they need to have a unique value proposition. They need to have something that they need to develop. We discussed this within the university, and all those we are interviewing and hosting, they say that science, math, physics, and engineering, and not the conventional engineering, the applied engineering, how to address the industry issues, how to address the economy issues, is the future. And we can see it. It will make a lot of money in the future. And so this is what we are hoping so for in the new generation. If there is an advice, for any kid, is to focus on these areas.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.